Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Now 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. His throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Look at the big man rumble. And finally marked down at the 23. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Mahomes going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jacoby Myers, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. Dolphins 7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. At their own 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll try and do this himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here we go on fourth down. Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On play action, it's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And down inside the 15 he goes. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
11 on the play. First down, Miami.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Now Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Zay Flowers, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Fields now to throw. That one caught by all, the tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. They snap it to Fields. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Again, Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Ball at the 40 here for second and 5. Here's Fields. This one finds Wilson downfield. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Garrett Wilson, 60 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll go right back to St. Brown. This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Colts 15-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Zay Flowers, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. A big play there for Indy. 59 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a 2nd. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jahmyr Gibbs, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st down, Miami.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Short throw, he's got Kraft. Oh, some strong running. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Dolphins, 1st down.
Hey, Ridley,
A gain of 15. 1st down,
To
Dolphins.
throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Gibbs. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. A final shot before the break. Fields. This one deep for Wilson. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that 1st half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here's Antonio Gibson. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
That'll be caught by Rice. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
11.
Now Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
No more.
Now it's Fields. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again. They're going to go. It's Fields. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the left side, he's got McConkey. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second and a yard at the Dolphins' 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jahmyr Gibbs with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route, and the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes now to throw. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
43, 15.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A handoff for Warren. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
0-15.
Now Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, son.
Out of the gun, Fields. That one caught by Rice. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
First down.
To throw is Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go, son.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he stopped immediately there. The Colts on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Fields. Caught. It's Wilson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he'll just get rid of it.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Amon-Ra St. Brown with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Dolphins have taken a 4th quarter lead. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. He finds his man. Complete. It's Rice. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here we go.
10 at the 17-yard
Green 19. Tonight.
Back to throw. Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. Now 2nd and 4. All eyes on Fields. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Green 19. Tonight.
Gibbs. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. The Colts going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Green 19. Tonight.
Here's Fields. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final
It's a fucking dot. It's a dot.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Indianapolis, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.